Hey you guys, it's Naomi Findlay here and welcome to this week's episode of Rapid Renovation Tips. Okay, so you've done your homework and you've researched everything. You've got your patch, you've got your strategy, it's all perfected. And now you're just waiting for your renovation project to begin. But is this going to be a once-off renovation, or are you planning to do it over and over again until you can say sayonara to your day job? Well, you've put in a lot of effort in starting up this Renovating for Wealth business, so I'm assuming that you wouldn't want all that hard work to go to waste, and that you probably have the intention of continuing to renovate for profit long after your first project is done. If this is the case, do you know how you're going to keep it going? Would you be able to snap up a property after property quickly to keep your business running smoothly and making money? If you take too long to find your next project, the costs of running a business day to day, as well as your normal day-to-day life, might eat into the profits of that last project, and that's not something you want. So how do you go about making sure that you have a consistent stream of projects coming in? By treating your Renovation for Wealth business like a business, that means having a process in place to generate leads or potential projects. That's right. Leads for your business. And just like sales guys go after leads in a bank to sign on for new clients, you want leads to get a hold of new renovation projects. These leads could be anything from a new relationship that you form with a selling agent or addresses of a potential project. When you're presented with a lead, it's then your responsibility to sift through to find the diamond in the rough. You do this by seeing whether it fits your patch, whether it fits your strategy, and your specific criteria to renovate in. But how do you generate these leads? You know, the list of places where you can potentially find leads is pretty long. I'm afraid if I listed them all right here, right now, you might completely zone out and get totally overwhelmed by all of it. But when you're looking for leads, the best thing to remember is they should fit your goals. The same goes with your leads. There are so many places for you to look for potential projects, but you only have so much time and so much money. So you need to figure out which places are turning into projects and which are just a waste of time and your precious assets. So what are the main sources of leads? Let's get to it. They come in two broad categories. So the first one is also the biggest category or the broadest category. And this is where the majority of your leads will come from, okay? Now your main source of leads, it's a bit like a property finding machine, and you can break this up into two source subcategories. And the first one is online databases. These days you don't have to walk past a real estate agent's window. You can go direct to their website or to a multi-listing database and see all the properties that are available. In Australia we have two really major ones, realestate.com.au and domain.com.au, that show you all of the properties on the market in a particular suburb. It makes looking for leads super convenient because the properties are listed by all sorts of different agents as well as all sorts of different parameters. You also get to search these leads from your phone, from your tablet, from your computer, and you can save the searches for later viewing, as well as set up notifications when a particular property type comes on the market. Now the next area is real estate agents. Setting up good relationships with selling agents. Once you have a few good relationships in place, you will have your own mini database working for you. These relationships with agents can also lead to you finding properties before they even hit the market, before they even end up in these online databases that I mentioned above. So this is a great way to get a competitive edge. Now the second big category, so your secondary category or your second sources of leads, they don't involve professional property marketing spheres. So this secondary source of leads can supplement your main source of leads, and there are quite a few subsections that make up this secondary section. So the first one is classified ads. This is where the owner of selling a property directly, maybe, they will put up a classified ad, often on a community ad site, on a Facebook marketplace, Gumtree, or even eBay. The next subset here is a buyer's agent. A good buyer's agent can help you sniff out some pretty awesome leads because they're working for you. They know what you want and can quickly find you properties that are perfect for your strategy and your patch. So if you're short of time and you don't have an opportunity to constantly keep an eye on the market to generate leads, a buyer's agent could be a good idea. They will save you time and the headache of finding your own leads. But just keep in mind that a buyer's agent is an additional expense and it needs to be considered when you're drawing up your budget for a project. Now, direct marketing is the next subset, and this is the last subset that involves you contacting a potential project owner directly. It bypasses any agents because the property is usually not on the market. So ways to direct market to properties you find include doing a neighbourhood run. You could either leave a note in their letterboxes or go up and knock on the door. If they're tenants, they probably won't be able to help you, but they may have the ability to contact the landlord and let them know that you're interested. Obviously, this type of lead generation takes a little more time and effort than some of the others. So if you are, strapped for time and can't give anyone else any more time, then this mightn't be the exact lead generation tool that you're after. Now, all of these sources of leads will depend on what your strategy is. You may find that you use one of them a lot and another one just a little. But either way, combining these strategies and working out what's the best fit for your time and your resources is one of the biggest things you can do to get that Renovating for Wealth business of yours off the ground. Hey renovators, if you're ready to take the next step in your renovation journey, then come learn how to renovate with me in my online Renovation Masterclass. It's completely free for all of you listeners. So if you want to discover how to renovate properties for profit, head over to naomifindlay.com/renovation masterclass, where I'll show you how the 7 steps to my winning rapid renovation formula create a 6-figure income for me and many of my students. So save your spot today. Remember, it's naomifindlay.com/renovation masterclass. See you soon.